In news overseas, while debate continues in Washington about how the latest round of sanctions against North Korea could have been tougher, patience is wearing thin in Beijing with China's longtime ally and communist neighbor. VOA's Bill Ide has this report from Beijing.
Korean shop signs line the streets outside the North Korean embassy in the Chinese capital of Beijing, where a big construction project is underway. China has long been one of Pyongyang's biggest backers, but its actions are threatening the relationship and fueling concerns among the public.
It's dangerous. This is all happening right next door, a neighbor that is so close. North Korea has been researching and developing nuclear weapons for a long time, and almost all of the international community is opposed to that effort, and yet it continues to go its own way.
Despite all that China has done to selflessly help North Korea, she adds, Pyongyang has done little to repay Beijing and clearly has no bottom line. China's basic position on North Korea has long been one of three no's: no war, no nukes, and no instability. But with North Korea's repeated missile and ICBM launches, as well as its latest nuclear test, Beijing has had little choice but to join the international community in taking steps that, over time, could trigger instability, analysts say. Support for a tougher approach is growing in China, even though there is still skepticism about the effectiveness of sanctions or whether Kim Jong-un really means what he says.
I support sanctions if they don't impact the people of North Korea that much. Sanctions on the leadership should be tougher.
The best thing would be for everyone to sit down and talk. And I think China should play a mediating role.
Talks with North Korea have been stalled for nearly a decade. Analysts in China say that while the United States may have wanted an all-out embargo on oil exports, the 30% cut is still going to have a significant impact and could be enough to push Pyongyang to ponder whether it should re-engage.